Hello, this is Shep and Fern here at the Sun Valley Auto Club. Fern's manning the camera, and we're going to walk you through this 1950 Dodge half-ton truck. This is a 1950, so it is the B2B. It's all part of the B series trucks from 48 to the early 50s. I believe 1952, could be 53 was the end of the B series. So this is Dodge's, the B series is the Dodge's first run at the post-war trucks. This one's seen a lot of upgrades, the B series from its predecessor. Namely, what I like is those rear quarter windows. So they really improved the visibility, and these were dubbed the pilot house cabs, just for that visibility purpose. So this is a rust-free example. It's a really just solid truck. We're going to point out some flaws. I think it was restored in the mid-90s, and there's a bit of a guess on that, but we found a photograph in a Hemmings that was dated, 1996. So that's about as close as we can date this. The gentleman that owns this now has had it for about 10 years, but just real light use and mostly in storage. So it does have its flathead 6, and then the 3-speed manual, which was also changed in 1950 to where that was, you could bring that up on the column. So this has the 3 on the tree or the column shift manual transmission. We've got good photos of the underside. The corner boxes are in really good shape. It's just all really, really good metal. And it's been painted at different times. I don't think it ever went through, since the 90s, full restoration, but the wheel arches back there is painted, and I think the whole bed on the exterior is painted. Really thin paint up front. It's one of those trucks that's got just a ton of eyeball, but it's certainly not a show winner. But it's so solid if you want to just use it the way it is, the way it sits. It's gonna garner a lot of attention and turn a lot of heads as it sits, or it would be a really good project too because it's just so complete and such good metal. You're really talking about scuffing and painting if you want to go that way. Couple week project to redo the boards if you want to do that. You put in a whole new bed kit or throw a mat back there and use it as a truck, or just repaint that black a bit. But the stainless strips are in good shape. And so it's just that wood that the paint has deteriorated a bit. Fern's been showing you some of the goodies that come with it, including, I saw that paint sample online. And here it is. And we've got the Judson green. Yeah, Judson green. And so you've got the actual physical paint sample versus just seeing it online. It's all the goodies. And this was
back in the day.
Mid-90s. Yeah. Doesn't seem that long ago, but you look at that photo. It seems like a long time ago.
It does
for
now.
You. How'd the 90s treat you, Fern?
I don't remember much of it. I was born 94, so.
Well, you missed a lot, but you're here.
Yeah? All right.
So the interior of this cab is in great shape. That bench is really supportive. That's obviously been redone. Let's take a look at the side down there. And when you sit in it, it's really solid as well. Very comfortable. Headliner is all nice. The dash is very presentable. Take a look at this engine, and of course, your Dodge Ram all laid out, ready to spring into action. We'll do a start up and listen, but let's poke around in there. There's your big flathead. And this is a good time to mention this as well. So the title is actually, we have a reissued VIN from the state, So that's obviously not a VIN tag, but that VIN did not match the title. And you do have an engine number, which we don't need to try and zoom in on, which wouldn't be correct if that engine number was the title number. I've seen that before, but we had a state inspector out. Certainly couldn't find the title anywhere that matched the VIN. So we do have a reassigned VIN. There's the tag right there. So that does come with a note on the title, brand on the title. It falls off after 3 years with that reassigned VIN, but that's the story there. We'll take a look at the other side and we'll start it up. I'll look at this side. You ever seen one of these? This should be an oil bath carburetor. So it just traps the particulates.
Okay.
Instead of actually having a filter in there. You can hold that light. Yep.
Oh, cool.
So that's an oil bath engine filter. Sitting on top of a tiny little carburetor. Okay, we'll give this a start up.
Hear the engine.
And Fern, you want to swing back here too?
Of course.
As I was making my way around, I thought we shouldn't drive off with
The booklets.
books and publications. And this is photographed, but since we're doing a video, just wanted to show you got some paint peeling back here as well. But again, it's not beat up. These original truck beds are hard to find, tailgates rather, and so that could be painted really easily, really quickly, because you're not dealing with any dents or dings or any sort of damage on that.
Yeah. We're gonna hear it start up and get that beautiful N96 purring. Oh yeah, nice and quiet, good sounding engine. Starts up no problem. And I love this look with the hood open. A butterfly ready to take off.
And the high beams are on the floor as well.
Yeah. Let's take a look inside and go out for a little cruise.
We've got the rear tail lights. The turn signals right now, we just noticed, are inoperable, so give us a shout and we can tell you how that's gone, but that'll go into the shop this week. And it's obviously a switch or something easy, but we'll get the turn signals working.
Definitely.
I haven't driven this one in a while.
Yeah?
The roads have been too nasty, but spring is coming. and the wipers work. They would not do you well in a torrential downpour, but if it's just a slight drizzle, you do have wipers. Our fuel gauge is up, temperature's coming up, speedometer works.
Brakes work.
Brakes work. They do pull to the right a bit. And reverse.
Yeah, it took me a bit to get the hang of that, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty fun.
Shaft,
Yeah.
Turn off our headlights, so don't kill our battery. I want to see if the oil pressure. Yeah, the oil pressure drops. And it is a foot switch on the starter. Check out the turning radius. Get an arm workout in. The clutch needs a little oil. Just to stop the squeak. So a good cruising truck. Fun to take out to shows or farmer markets. Great metal. Fully operational. Just don't be in a hurry. Alright, so Chef and Fern here at the Auto Club. We're going to get this one back into the showroom. You can give us a call if you have questions or if you have an interest. Just give a shout at 208-721-1973. We can help you out with shipping, flights in. We're only 2 blocks from an airport. Anything you need to get this one back in your garage, we're happy to do. 208-721-1973.